719er hold short runway 14. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway.
Hold short runway 14, 719er.
Altimeter 2992, cleared for takeoff, runway 14. Boeing 65, uniform contact, Waco departure on 126.125. Good day.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 14, November 7, 90719er.
126.125 for Boeing 65 uniform.
Seven 19er contact Waco departure on 126.125. Good day.
126.125, 719er. Waco departure, November 7, 719er is passing 1700, climbing 14,000.
November 7, 719er. Waco departure, altimeter 2992. Radar contact, continue.
Bombardier X-Ray Alpha Lima Hotel Tango is at 2,500, descending minus 1,000.
Bombardier X-Ray Alpha Lima Hotel Tango. Waco departure, altimeter 2992. Radar contact, continue. Bombardier Lima Hotel Tango. Climb and maintain 5100.
Climb and maintain 5100, Bombardier Lima Hotel Tango.
719er contact Fort Worth Center on 133.3. Good day.
Going to 133.3, 719er. Fort Worth Center, November 79er 719er is passing 8,700, climbing 14,000.
November 79er 719er, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 2988, radar contact, continue.
Fort Worth Center, Robinson Alpha Sierra Romeo Oscar Bravo India November, 3400.
Robinson Alpha Sierra Romeo Oscar Bravo India November, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 2988, radar contact, continue. Emperor 11 Mike, descend and maintain 2300. Emperor 49er Foxtrot contact Houston Center on 120.4. Good day.
Descend and maintain 2300, Emperor 11 Mike. Fort Worth Center, Boeing November 8365 uniform, 4900.
Boeing November 8365 uniform, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 2988, radar contact, continue.
Fort Worth Center, Emperor November 5567 uniform, 2 miles south of Tango 15-1100, request IFR to Kilo Romeo Sierra November, ready to copy.
Emperor November 5567 uniform is cleared to Kilo Romeo Sierra November Airport as filed. Squawk 2374.
Emperor November 5567 uniform cleared to Kilo Romeo Sierra November Airport as filed. Squawk 2374.
Emperor 67 uniform, read back correct. Radar contact 800. Altimeter 2989er, turn left heading 070. Proceed on course, descend and maintain 0.
Fort Worth Center, Bombardier X-Ray Alpha Lima Hotel Tango, 5000.
Bombardier Lima Hotel Tango contact Houston Center on 120.4. Good day.
from Bombardier Lima Hotel Tango.
Fort Worth Center, Emperor November 11036 is passing 1700, climbing 2800.
Emperor November 1. Emperor 45 Kilo contact Fort Worth Center on 135.375. Good day.
Going to 135.375. Emperor 45 Kilo.
7904, climb and maintain 2200.
Climb and maintain 2200, Boeing 7904.
Emperor 49er Foxtrot, descend and maintain 2300.
Fort Worth Center, Emperor November 96227, 3000.
Emperor November 96227, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29902, radar contact, continue.
ATR 73 Lima.
Emperor 036 contact Fort Worth Center on 127.15. Good day.
Going to 127.15, Emperor 036.
Niner contact Fort Worth Center on 127.15. Good day. Bombardier 73 Lima, descend and maintain 3100.
Descend and maintain 3100, Bombardier 73 Lima.
Niner, did you copy? Niner, please acknowledge. Niner, acknowledge last transmission. Alpha contact Fort Worth Center on 127.15. Good day.
Boeing 902 Alpha. Fort Worth Center, Emperor November 90630 November is passing flight level 290, descending 2200.
Emperor November 90630 November, Fort Worth Center, radar contact. Continue. ATR 902 Delta contact Fort Worth Center on 135.25. Good day.
for ATR 902 Delta.
14,000.
November 79er 719er, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29904, radar contact, continue to Zema. 719er, climb and maintain flight, level 190.
Climb and maintain flight level 190. 719er.
Robinson Bravo India, November contact, Fort Worth Center, on 127.6. Good day.
Fort Worth Center. ATR November 5104 Victor is passing 2,200 climbing 2,900.
Fort Worth Center. Bombardier November 6507 Yankee, 2800.
Bombardier November 6507 Yankee, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29904, radar contact, continue. "719er, please expedite your climb flight, level 190. Boeing 615 contact Fort Worth Center on 126.775. Good day.
126.775 for Boeing 615.
"719er, descend and maintain 14,000.
Fort Worth Center. Ember November 26264. 3,000.
Ember November 26264, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29085, radar contact, continue.
Descend and maintain 14,000. 719er.
719er contact Fort Worth Center on 128.1. Good day.
128.1. 719er.
Embraer 176, contact Fort Worth Center on 124.75. Good day. Bombardier 70 uniform, contact Fort Worth Center on 124.75. Good day. Boeing 9er Tree Yankee, descend and maintain 5900.
124.75, Bombardier 70 uniform.
Going to 124.75, Embraer 176.
Embraer 25 X-ray, contact Fort Worth Center on 1tree.25. Good day. ATR 12 Zulu, contact Fort Worth Center on 124.75. Good day. .75 for ATR 12 Zulu.
Climb and maintain 2,700, expect vectors, visual runway tree 1 approach. ATR 9er 6 Alpha.
Fort Worth Center, ATR November 6016 Tango, 2400. ATR November 6016 Tango, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 2986, radar contact, continue. Robinson Bravo India November, contact Fort Worth Center on 126.775. Good day.
.775 for Robinson Bravo India November.
.75 for Bombardier 9er Lima.
One tree decimal niner, ATR 75 Echo.
Embraer 77 Tango, contact approach on 118.6. Good day. Boeing Tree 2 Mike, contact Fort Worth Center on 1tree.9. Good day.
One tree decimal niner for Boeing Tree 2 Mike.
Going to 118.6, Embraer 77 Tango.
Boeing 6 Charlie, contact Fort Worth Center on 124.75. Good day. ATR 682, descend and maintain 2,700 expect vectors visual runway tree 1 approach. Embraer tree Victor contact Fort Worth Center on 126.775. Good day.
.775 for Embraer tree Victor.
Fort Worth Center, ATR November 5104 Victor, 2900.
ATR November 5104 Victor, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 2987. Radar contact, continue.
Fort Worth Center.
Bombardier November 2. Embraer 264 contact center on 1 tree, 2 death. Embraer 6-2 tree contact Fort. Embraer 7-4 kilo contact Fort Worth Center on
124.75 for Embraer 62 tree.
126.775 for Embraer 74 kilo.
Boeing 24 Golf. You can cancel IFR. Continue VFR to your destination. Bombardier 1-1 uniform contact Fort Worth Center on 1 tree 25. Good day.
Fort Worth Center, Bombardier November 8451 Golf is passing 3,400, descending 3,000.
Bombardier November 8451 Golf, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 2986, radar contact, continue. Embraer Tree 6 Quebec contact Fort Worth Center on 124.75. Good day.
One tree 3.25 for Bombardier 1-1 uniform.
Embraer 5-4 Quebec contact Fort Worth Center on 1 tree 3.9. Good day. Bombardier 4-4 Lima, contact approach on 118.6. Good day. Going to 1 tree 3.9er, Boeing 907 Whiskey.
118.6 for Bombardier 4-4 Lima. Fort Worth Center, Boeing November Tree 740 Whiskey is at flight level 230, descending 2200.
Boeing November Tree 740 Whiskey, Fort Worth Center, radar contact, continue. Worth Center, Emperor November 9er700, Mike is passing flight level tree 45, descending 2000.
Emperor November 9er700, Mike. Fort Worth Center, radar contact, continue.
Fort Worth Center, ATR November 3081 November is at flight level 295 descending 8800.
Fort Worth Center, Boeing November 485 uniform is at 14,400 descending 2,900. Boeing November 485 uniform. Fort Worth Center, altimeter 2992, radar contact, continue.
Fort Worth Center, Robinson Alpha Sierra Romeo Oscar Bravo Indy November is passing 5,800, descending 2,200.
Robinson Alpha Sierra Romeo Oscar Bravo India November. Fort Worth Center, altimeter 299er tree. Radar contact, continue.
.75, ATR 02 Victor.
Vertical track.
Embraer 72 Alpha, contact approach on 118.6. Good day.
.6 for Embraer 72 Alpha.
Boeing 2-4 Golf contact Fort Worth Center on 126.775. Good day.
.775 for Boeing 2-4 Golf. Fort Worth Center, Boeing November 06027 is at 4,300 descending 2,000.
Boeing November 06027. Fort Worth Center, altimeter 299er tree. Radar contact, continue.
Fort Worth Center, Bombardier November 2349er Golf is at flight level 215 descending 2,200.
Bombardier November 2349er Golf. Fort Worth Center, radar contact, continue. Bombardier 2-4 November contact Fort Worth Center on 1.3.5. Good day. Embraer 08 Tango contact Fort Worth Center on 126.775. Good day.
Fort Worth Center, Embraer November 27908 Foxtrot is type Embraer 190, 2 miles northwest of 0 Oscar Kilo 1, 1600. Quest flight following.
Embraer November 27908 Foxtrot, Fort Worth Center, Squawk 5416.
Squawk 5416, Embraer 908 Foxtrot.
Embraer 908 Foxtrot, radar contact 2 miles northeast of 0 Oscar Kilo 1, 1200. Altimeter 2990.
Fort Worth Center, ATR November Tree 4729er is at flight level 180 descending 2,100.
ATR November, tree 4729er, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29er89er, radar contact, continue.
Roger, Emperor 908 Foxtrot. Fort Worth Center, Bombardier November 01742, 2800.
Bombardier November 01742, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29er88, radar contact, continue.
Fort Worth Center, ATR November 39er 380, 2700.
ATR November, tree 9er tree 80, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29er88, radar contact, continue.
Fort Worth Center, Emperor November 8445 Delta, 5200.
Emperor November 8445 Delta, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29er86, radar contact, continue. Robinson Bravo, India November, descend and maintain 2800.
Fort Worth Center, ATR November 6584 Golf, is at flight level 250, descending 2200.
Fort Worth Center, Boeing November 901 Tree 2 Mike is passing 3,900, descending 3,200.
Boeing November 9er 1 tree 2 Mike, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29er85, radar contact, continue. Boeing tree 2 Mike, maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Westheimer Tower on 118.0.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 118.0, Boeing Tree 2 Mike.
Embraer 667, contact approach on 118.6. Good day.
Going to 118.6, Embraer 667.
Embraer 56 Charlie, descend and maintain 2200.
Descend and maintain 2200, Embraer 56 Charlie.
Fort Worth Center, 8 or November 169er Mike 2500.
ATR November 169er Mike, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 298 tree. Radar contact, continue. ATR 566 contact, Oak City approach on 120.45. Good day.
Going to 120.45, ATR 566.
Bombardier 1-2 Alpha. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect... Bombardier 5-1 Golf.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 17 right approach. Bombardier 1-2 Alpha.
Bombardier 1...
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 15 right approach. Bombardier 5-1 Golf.
Bombardier 5-1 Golf. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Shepherd Tower on 119er decimal.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 119er decimal 6 Bombardier 1-2 Alpha.
Embraer 227 contact Fort Worth Center on 1 tree decimal 9er. Good day.
One tree decimal 9er for Embraer 227.
ATR 8-1 November contact Fort Worth Center on 1 tree decimal 9er. Good day.
Fort Worth Center, Embraer November 4630 X-ray, 3900.
Embraer November 4630 X-ray, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29er 89er, radar contact, continue.
133 decimal 9er, ATR 81 November.
133 decimal 9er, ATR 81 November. 4630 X-ray, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29er 89er, radar contact, continue. 133 decimal 9er, ATR 81 November. 4630 X-ray, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29er 89er, radar contact, continue. 133 decimal 9er, ATR 81 November. 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 133 deci Boeing 67 Foxtrot contact Oak City approach on 124.2. Good day.
Decimal 2 for Boeing 67 Foxtrot.
500.
Fort Worth Center, ATR November 4384 Whiskey is passing 2,300 climbing 8,300. ATR November 4384 Whiskey, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 2990, radar contact continue. ATR 84 Whiskey contact Fort Worth Center on 133.9. Good day. One tree decimal niner, ATR 84 Whiskey.
Ember November 16542 cleared to Kilo Sierra, Quebec India Airport is filed. Squawk 6353.
Ember 542, read back correct. Radar contact 2400. Altimeter 2988, turn left heading 040. Proceed on course, descend, and maintain 0. 719er, traffic is 10 o'clock, 3 miles at 3300. Embraer E190, report them in sight.
Turn left heading 040. Proceed on course, descend and maintain 0. Embraer 542.
Embraer 542, climb and maintain 2600.
Climb and maintain 2600. Embraer 542.
Embraer 542, contact Fort Worth Center on 128.4. Good day.
128.4 for Embraer 542.
Oak City approach. November 79719er would like to change destination to Rogers.
November 79719er is cleared to Rogers Airport as filed. Squawk 4625.
November 79719er cleared to Rogers Airport as filed. Squawk 4625.
719er, read back correct. Radar contact 4200. Altimeter 2989er, turn right heading 180, climb and maintain 14,000.
Turn right heading 180. Climb and maintain 14,000. 719er.
719 719er, climb and maintain 5,000 expect, ILS runway Tree Fife. Right approach via India Romeo Whiskey transition. Cleared to India Romeo Whiskey.
Climb and maintain 5,000 expect ILS runway Tree Fife. Right approach via India Romeo Whiskey transition. Clear to India Romeo Whiskey. 719er.
719er, contact Rogers Tower on 119er decimal Tree Fife when inbound. Please acknowledge.
Tower on 119er decimal Tree Fife. 719er. Rogers Tower, November 79er 719er, 2 miles northwest. Inbound ILS runway Tree Fife right approach.
November 79er 719er, Rogers Tower. Altimeter 29990, cleared ILS runway Tree Fife right approach.
Cleared ILS runway Tree Fife right approach. 719er.
719er, wind 137 at 6, cleared to land runway Tree Fife right.
Cleared to land runway Tree Fife right. 719er.
Niner, turn next taxiway. Niner, contact ground on 121.9er.
going to 121.9er, 719er. Rogers ground. November 79er, 719er. Taxi to parking.
November 79er 719er. Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Foxtrot Juliet Yankee.
Taxiing to general aviation, parking using taxiway Foxtrot Juliet Yankee, 719er.